We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Washington find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Gray gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Ready now, Mike Tauchman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And there's one gone to start the night. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Standing in now, Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. That misses. 2-0. Gray has logged upwards of 100 innings of work on the mound and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Bases are empty, one man out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Gray is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
We got full count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Now a throw over, runner back standing. Suzuki leads off first with one away. Here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Justin Steele is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Nationals, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
And the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Steele has thrown a little over 110 innings so far, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
In now, Alex Call, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Armstrong is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Striding in, C.J. Abrams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but That was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
We've played an inning, still 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
1-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Amaya.
Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Amaya is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1.
1-1.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Dansby Swanson is on deck. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Number 8.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today, is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in now, Lane Thomas, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Two and 0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Runner at first following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Riley Adams. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tachman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now, Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Bellinger has a play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, Pete Armstrong.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Miles Mastrobuoni. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes, you count.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The pitcher, Justin Steele, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 0-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Talkman.
Standing in, Mike Talkman. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away.
The Nationals are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They enter the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope, it'll stay up long enough to be run down out there. Good break on that ball, and he's retired.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Striding into the box, Gray. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. So far this season, Gray is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder
Victor Robles digging in now. He popped out in his first trip. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Hit on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Now in the box, Suzuki. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He's set. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Here now the 2-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Runner goes. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cody Bellinger stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounder down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be. One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Swing, and he pops him up. Nunez ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Pete Armstrong. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Armstrong.
From the stretch.
1-0.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
At the plate now, Miles Mastrobuoni, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's too high, ball 2. Four runs here in this half inning. 3-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
There's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin Steele.
Now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Steele. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Alex Call.
The left fielder, Alex Call.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
So now to the plate, C.J. Abrams, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The runner in scoring position with none out. Up high, 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
Number 8.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
First delivery to him on the way. Lane Thomas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting, the pitcher, Riley.
Settling in now, Riley Adams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball match outside.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 23.
Into the box, Nunez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in once again, Mike Tauchman. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 27.
Striding in once again, Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-1.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
2 balls and a strike now. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Suzuki becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Patrick Wisdom is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and one.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Call is going to have room out there as he puts this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Number 40.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Nick Senzel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He'll come in here at 263. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
A little roller toward the hole. Bellinger fields cleanly, and that's the second out.
Center fielder, number 16.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Kyle Finnegan will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 67.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Cody Bellinger. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thomas is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now back. Catcher.
Now at the plate, Miguel Amaya. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. As a look, now the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Swanson has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And into the box now, Alex call. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding in, C.J. Abrams, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Abrams.
Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is... Patrick Corbin will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Justin Steele, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Now a pickoff play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. So in now for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Suzuki. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, D-Roy, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 balls.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. So stepping in, Lane Thomas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Lifted in the air to right field. Suzuki is there, and he'll bring this one in. Striding in now for the Nats, Riley Adams. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
No hits to this point. Got a lot of it deep down the line. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Tuckman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ready once again, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there, base hit. Adams rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Stone Garrett will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Center fielder, number 16.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Number 74.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out. Jackson Rutledge has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Miguel Amaya is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back, no double play. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and no strikes. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Throw over to first, and they got him. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now that's popped up. Keyboom over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll. Stepping into the box, Alex Hall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Now here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, CJ.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Michael Luker takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 59, Michael Luker.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Carter Kieboom digs in now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Amaya moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Still only 1 out in the inning. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Riley Adams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nats pick up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Armstrong. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here's the first pitch. Miles Mastrobuoni is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
And that misses inside 1-0. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The 1-1 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Tuchman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runners back. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Yanked fouled off to the right. Now the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Keenan Thompson enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Nunez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap, and he gets to be the hero himself.
Ildemaro Vargas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Now the 2-1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Luis Garcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Luis Garcia.
Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Garcia is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Victor Robles. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
1-0. Here it is. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home. Dylan Floro takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Hit hard towards second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. In there, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Miguel Amaya will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. The next Cub up, Dansby Swanson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Hall.
The left fielder, Alex Hall.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, C.J. Abrams, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Now batting, Carter Kieboom. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. Armstrong is there to make the catch, and that means Jake Irvin takes the mound to start the 11th inning. 11th inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Pete Armstrong. The pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
The count's 1-1.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In there, a base hit. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Ian Happ will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. And couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
1 and 2.
The set and the 1-2 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he strikes him out here for out number 3. So Ben Brown takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lane Thomas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Riley Adams will be next. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. In now, Riley Adams. The winning run is at first base. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So a big moment in the ball game here. Nunez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Now batting, third base.
Coming to the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
0-1.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Count remains at 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And this is down. And that should do it. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.